Oh my god, there was this, you remember back in the good old-fashioned days when, Nintendo commercials were, like, the most buck-wild thing?
The, like giant lips saying, "Get into it," from the Game Boy Color commercials?
Yeah, and then also, like, my favorite example, of course, is that period of time where, like, people wearing mascot costumes was a big thing.
Oh, this is the original Super
Smash Bros. Commercial,
yeah.
Exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
And there was one very similar commercial for Banjo-Tooie. And it was a person in a big bear costume and a person in a bird costume. And because this is like the first thing that they wanted to sell you on was the fact that you get to split the two up.
Separate the characters.
They have their own movesets, so like the game is made threefold more interesting and dynamic because you've got all this shit going on. And it's like Banjo jumps out of a plane, and he's got his backpack on, and he pulls the ripcord to start flying, and then nothing comes out.
Oh my god.
And he kind of looks up at it, and he's like, good luck?
I don't think you know what you're doing! You need a parachute! That's a backpack!
Oh, all right. Kazooie? Oh.
And then it cuts to a scene of Kazooie lying on like a beach chair with like a tanning screen.
You're gonna have to show me this commercial.
And she's
later.
like, Rah! And Banjo, I think he eats shit into the pool that she's sitting next to. I think that's how it happens.
That's very funny.
It is so good.
Just remember, bears still need a bird to fly.
And they just...
Nintendo commercials used to be so good.
Yeah, and it's not like their commercials now are bad. Like, it's hard to say anything ill of...
I don't think I've seen
Come on.
a recent commercial.
Jump Up Superstar, baby.
I guess I haven't seen the TV spot for that though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying Jump Up Superstar is a bad song, because it's not.
Mm-hmm. The actual full TV spot for it has like a whole like live action choreographed dance number that the cinematic Mario makes his way through. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff that happens.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did like We Would Like to Play. That was a good ad campaign.
That was so goofy. Yeah. Where they just show up with the Wii remote and they're like, we would also like to participate in this thing, but with like what I can only postulate would be a Westerner's racist depiction of a Japanese person.
Yep.
God, I hate these things. Big downs to these guys. No ups, just downs.
Just downs.
Do not like those weird tendrils.
You get the invincibility thing like 3rd level in this game, don't you?
Yeah, I also don't... I'm not a huge fan of the fact... I know it's probably supposed to be Rust, but the fact that it looks like we're just inside the hollowed-out carcass of a dead animal.
Oh, yeah, it's like Jabba Jabba's belly has the same thing going for it.
Yeah.
Time. And you can hit the walls and they bleed.
Yeah.
I
think my big beef with Clanker, though, is just that he is, like... He's got this, like, big metal exterior, and it kind of leads me to think of, like, situations of, like, almost cyborgness, you know? Like he was a living thing.
It's a little too organic inside him.
Yeah, exactly. It's not quite... It's just uncanny valley enough to be upsetting.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. At least Jabu Jabu was for sure a fish.
Yeah, he was definitely, like, a big old whale thing. Well done. Oh, you're not quite there yet.
Almost. Quit freaking out, you. And I mean, oh god, what am I? Oh, good. I think the thing that's the most upsetting about the whole ordeal, though, is the fact that, sure, all this red stuff could just be rusted metal, but then what are those tendrils?
Yeah, like it's hard to sell those as
just a piece of metal.
Like metal.
Yeah. Hey, all right, I think I'm at 7 at this point. We're making okay time.
How are you for notes?
Let's check.
80, not bad.
Yeah. I think I've literally just got rooms left in Lord Jabu Jabu here.
There's some notes.
Yeah.
There's some notes behind you as well.
And there's a Jinjo down in one of these hallways.
Which would be another Jig as well, because you've got 4 right now.
Exactly. Nope, turn it around.
If we can beat this game in one sitting on one life, we'll be the best in the world.
Oh man, could you imagine? We should just be live streaming this.
I know, right? We might as well. We're practically speedrunning it.
Minus the general speediness.
Yeah. We're running it.
We are certainly running this game. There, the ginger's down there.
Yeah.
Murder.
It's a good camera angle for that.
There's a very good
There he is.
old Vine from back in the day when Vine existed, and it's a guy in the driver's seat of a car, and he's supposed to be Jesus.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, it's my birthday, it's so great, and then he cuts to himself in a different costume, and the other costume version of him is like, we brought you frankincense, and he's like, oh, cool, thanks so much, and then it cuts to another one, and he's kind of got like a ski mask on, and he's like, yes, and I brought you myrrh, and then he pulls the mask up, and he's like, murder, and Jesus goes, Judas! Actually, Clanker's Cavern has a very banging song as well.
Yeah. Click-Clock Woods as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll second that immediately. Okay, I don't think that there are 11 notes in this room, so I'm thinking I missed one area, because I'm down one jigsaw note, and I'm going to be down probably about 7 notes by the time this room is done.
Yeah. If it's gonna be a group of notes that's divisible by 3 or by 5 or by 4,
yep,
then you'll know that you've only missed one area.
Yep.
The worst is when you get like 99, and you're like,
oh my god. That was the biggest problem I had with ukulele. Was
there's too many notes.
Well, also
feathers.
the quills, yeah. The quills weren't used in the way that
You have 6, so you're missing 2 groups of 3.
And I think 1 jiggy? Yeah.
Did
Perfect.
You get both the honeycombs?
I don't actually know. Let's check. I'll view my totals once I'm out of this hell. But
You didn't make it through that without the invincibility wing.
Oh.
And I know because Eve didn't see the little molehill.
Oh, wow. All right, I'm missing one of the honeycombs.
One of
as
the
well.
honeycombs. Okay.
All right, so there's work to be done here. But yeah, in Banjo, the notes are always used as sort of like a directional force.
Yeah.
Like you see a note and you kind of follow a path of notes and they show you the way to somewhere.
Or there's like a group of notes in a very specific location.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and
in that case, the group of notes is acting as a single collectible.
And it always draws your attention.
Yes.
In that regard. In ukulele, notes were kind of hidden. Like, they were used very sparingly as a directional force. And to the point where I was missing a single note in the first level, which I believe was called Tribal Tropics.
Yep.
Tribalistic Tropics, sorry. And what happened was I found a single note all on its own underneath a platform that you need to utilize when you're doing the Shovel Knight mission.
Oh, yeah.
It's heartbreaking because it's like, there's no way that I go here on my own time of my own volition. Like, why would I think to look down here?
The thing about ukulele that I don't like, very, very well done.
Thank you.
That was perfectly timed.
Thank you.
The thing about ukulele that I don't like is it's just too big. Like,
too big for its own good.
I've kind of talked to you about this before, but like what I don't like about ukulele is it, like, the levels are so big that it doesn't really lend itself to the search every nook and cranny kind of gameplay that we are currently enjoying with Banjo-Kazooie.
It's like if Banjo-Tooie, which had huge worlds that interlock with each other, like you can go from Witchy World, which is the theme park, directly on over to the Glitter Gulch mine and give food to a rat. And that's a whole thing. You feed the rat's fine. But like, they're huge and interconnected, and the gameplay is dictated so that makes sense. And in ukulele, it's like the game plays like Banjo-Kazooie, a much smaller, more intimate game with like more dynamic and sort of direct little areas that you are just supposed to explore and have a time with, right? Yeah. And then I missed one of the honeycombs.
You did miss a honeycomb.
I don't know where it is off the top of my head.
I think, hold on.
I'm going back.
You got the one that's in the vent thing.
Yep.
And there's another one that I think is in a pipe. And I think it's on, like, the bottom, like the ground, like one of those pipes down there.
Yeah, down there, probably.
Does that sound right?
I didn't go through this egg pipe, so I'll try this one. But yeah, like, the gameplay is sort of made to play like
be through one of those.
Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But it's got the level scope of Tooie. So it's like, the two just don't jive. I went down that one already. God damn it.
Like, it almost feels like they were like, how can we naturally evolve Banjo-Kazooie? And then someone was like, why don't we make the levels bigger?
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of just left it at that and just did that. And they're like, and then like added a bunch more collectibles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's like what, like 200 like quills in every level?
250 maybe?
Yeah.
I think 250 actually. And then there's 25 pages per level.
Yeah.
And
which is up from 10.
There's one what are they called? They're the nucleus atom things. One
the molecule?
Molecule, yes. One molecule, one charge upgrade power thing.
And one like health upgrade as well.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a spare health and stamina meter upgrade spread across the Ivory Towers as well.
Yes.
Which are freaking hard to find, I'll tell you that for free.
No, I was going to pay for it.
Hmm?
I said I was going to pay for it.
I mean, God, I should have charged you. But yeah, like the charge upgrade thing, the charger booster thing that you get in Ivory Towers is located in an area that you literally don't even explore unless you are explicitly looking for this.
And then you get like flight, and like they didn't tie it to like the jump pads like they did in this one, so you can essentially just break the game. Like I didn't beat the first boss
until you got the
until
flight
I got
ability.
flight, because like he spits the like logs down the hill.
Yeah,
and you got to roll up the hill and like jump over the logs and stuff. I just flew up and killed him.
Yep, that's
It
fair.
was easy.
Yeah, it is fair. I don't know where this frickin' honeycomb is. Do 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 do. Oh
There
man,
it is. There. See that pipe there? You can
Yeah.
come up underneath it.
I'm humming ukulele songs to myself now.
It's the wrong game, my dude.
No, that's not the one. Yes, it is.
Yes,
what
it
the
is.
fuck?
I think you were just stuck on the edge.
Come on.
That's
Boom.
the way. Oh, I'm gonna get an extra life supply.
Oh, beautiful. It's truly a good time to be alive. All right.
Sure is.
3 levels, 100%ed so far on Banjo-Kazooie.
We've been playing this for
$1.40.
we're
doing pretty
We're
good.
doing pretty good.
Not bad. And we've also got every single thing that we could have in Gruntilda's Lair so far as well,
So
with
far,
the
yes.
with the extra jiggies. So it's going pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I would say so.
Alright. God, I hate exiting these worlds just because it's like you gotta do the most roundabout thing to get back to the exit pad.
Can you not just pause, return to hub world?
You could if you were a chump.
I mean,
Oh man, they haven't even had a chance to respawn yet. That's
yeah, 'cause
hilarious.
you haven't left the world.
They do respawn after a period of time.
Do they?
Yeah.
I thought they didn't come back.
No. I mean, I think they respawn more vigorously if you
I mean, they respawn as soon as you leave and come back.
But they respawn more vigorously in Banjo-Tooie, where there's like a magical like gold dust that will appear. But I am fairly certain that they do respawn at some point. I don't want to talk to you,
yeah, sure.
Brunhilde. You're just gonna dunk on your sister.
Yeah, but we need to know that stuff for the quiz at the end.
Yeah, I'm typically a pretty good guess when it comes to those. Alright. I think this leads to the puzzle.
The puzzle piece for Puzzle Gloop Swamp.
Is it Bubble Gloop? I remember not spending a lot of time here. Yeah, it's looking swampy to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty swampy.
I really like the crocodile transformation too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There it is.
I forget.
Boom, baby.
Nice. When you get the crocodile transformation and you do the game where you're eating the little tadpole things,
Yeah.
do you have to come back with the speed shoes? Like, is there a second jiggy for that?
Yeah, that one you do have to revisit, I believe. I actually don't know.
I know there's 2 rounds, and the third uses the speed shoes. So like, my question is really like, is there another jiggy or like something else for that?
I think that might be the last honeycomb in that level. I think that one's just for completionists, if memory serves.
Could be.
But
We'll figure that out.
Yeah,
We'll cross
we'll
that road
get
when we
there.
get to it.
This is confirmed going to be a 100% run of this game at some point.
Yes. I mean, at this point, like we're in fairly deep.
Oh yeah, and we've been doing so good up until this
I
point.
know. Let's not. I mean, like touch wood, but
don't knock on it. Just like give it
just touch it.
a little pat.
A little caress.
Fuck you and you as well, and the horse
Nice.
you rode in on.
Uh-huh.